A 27-year-old Utah woman and her dog were found dead in a storage unit Saturday after the woman's boyfriend allegedly locked her inside and left, leaving no way for her to escape when a fire broke out. Alexander Wardle was arrested and booked into Salt Lake County Jail on kidnapping and homicide charges. Wardle had just been released from jail right before the fire broke out at CubeSmart Self Storage in Murray, Utah. Employees at a nearby store seen the fire breaking out and called for help. When responders arrived, unfortunately, it was too late. The victim, Morgan Harris, was discovered dead inside one unit along with her dog. Surveillance from the car wash showed him leaving the scene and climbing over a fence just before the fire broke out. Wardle, who was apprehended by the police, told them that it was his girlfriend and that he closed the door to the unit. The cause of the fire is under investigation and is still not yet clear if Wardle was the one to have started it. Wardle has a lengthy history with the law, having been convicted on more than one occasion for domestic violence. He is currently in jail awaiting trial. Did you know that during the 20th century, the American government had a program in which women were locked up without trial for having sexually transmitted diseases? It was called the American Plan, and thousands of women were forcibly examined for STIs. If a woman tested positive, they were sent directly to jail and held without due process for anywhere from months to years. These women were also injected with mercury or arsenic. If these women didn't cooperate, they were beaten, thrown into solitary confinement, or even sterilized. They were also punished for refusing to have sex with police officers. Enforcement of the American Plan lasted over 50 years through the 1970s. Did you know that American Plan laws, which enable officials to examine people reasonably suspected of having STIs, are still on the books in some form in every U.S. state today? What do you think about this? Leave a comment. The Benton County, Arkansas sheriff says this is the most horrific case he has ever seen. Ashley Bush from Benton County, who was 31 weeks pregnant, was missing and found dead on Thursday, November 3rd. Her infant was found the day before by a woman who claimed it was her baby. The baby was not breathing and was unable to be revived. Ashley was told by her doctor to stay home because of pregnancy complications. So she joined work-at-home mommy groups on Facebook. In one of the groups, she met a woman named Lucy, who promised her a work-from-home job. Ashley's husband said that he met Lucy at a public library last Friday when Ashley had her first interview. She handed Ashley paperwork and told her she would have a second interview. Ashley's husband dropped her off for a second interview on Monday morning in Maysville at a local mini-mart. They were to go to Bentonville for an interview. When Ashley's husband returned to the mini-mart at 3 p.m. to pick her up, he saw Lucy driving an old pickup truck. She didn't stop, but instead looked at him and sped away. Her husband tried to catch up, but did not have any luck. Friends and family searched for 2 days, calling and calling her phone with no answer. Ashley's phone was found in a field with no sign of her anywhere. The company that Lucy claimed to have worked for has no record of her as an employee. Ashley has 3 small children at home that are asking for her. On Wednesday, the baby was found not breathing and unresponsive, with Jamie and Amber Waterman. Amber claimed that the baby was hers. The infant did not survive, and it is unclear what role her husband Jamie played in the kidnapping and murders. Amber posed as Lucy to lure Ashley, knowing she was 31 weeks pregnant, and cut her open to steal her infant from the womb. Ashley was found deceased on Thursday, November 3rd. Amber posted on TikTok and Facebook about her fake pregnancy, and it is clear from her posts that she was having relationship troubles. Surveillance footage captured this Florida woman kidnapping 2 dogs in broad daylight. The incident occurred in the front yard of a residence in Lakeland, Florida. She scooped them up, put them in her car, and drove away. The owner of the dogs posted a video on Facebook, and someone immediately recognized this woman. Her name is Sherry Comer. She is 49 and lives in Lakeland. When officers arrived to Comer's home, They found over 20 dogs inside. The animals were not in distress and appeared well taken care of. She reportedly told the officers that she breeds and sells these dogs. The dogs were scanned for microchips, but none were found. The 2 stolen dogs were returned to their owner, and Comer was arrested on January 19th. She was charged with burglary and grand theft. She is currently in Polk County Jail, and she's not eligible for bond.